has always been used to help us stay fit and active. But did you know that dance is also being used to prevent dementia? That's right. Ken Wong and Diana Lufti are two professionals that are using ballroom dancing to help seniors stay healthy. And today they join us in the studio to tell us all about it. So I want to start actually with Diana. If you can tell us what your role is.
So I am an undergraduate under the Interdisciplinary Studies program at UC Berkeley. I concentrate on medical ethics, and within that my sub-focuses deal particularly with regards to coercion, alternative medicine, and patient-physician interactions. Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, and Kim, can you tell us your role?
Yes, I am a teacher of tango, Argentine tango, and I also have a program called Ballroom Dance for Seniors Fitness, and we advocate ballroom dance benefit for seniors. I also writing a book, and the fact is, I think a lot of people don't know about ballroom dancing, about the dementia. Let's talk about a little bit on dementia.
Yes.
Okay.
So tell us exactly for our audience, what is dementia? Because I don't think everyone understands. I think some people feel like it's a disease or that it might have a cure, but tell us more about what is this exactly?
Well, I mean, dementia actually is one of the most horrible disease can imagine. It not only take away, erode your memory, but also takes away your dignity, and also erode your whole life's achievement. And you can imagine you lose forget the way to go to the bathroom, or stop recognizing your loved ones and the family. A lot of time it actually causes a huge mood swings because you forget what happens from one moment to the next. And actually it's well known that human touch, music, and body movements are essential for the cognitive health for seniors. But it's less known actually that ballroom dancing is the best activity that protects seniors.
And that's what I find so fascinating, is that, as you know, we're here today, that this is the #1 thing that prevents dementia, right?
Yeah.
And so, Diana, I wanted to ask you, what are some things you've noticed, like just working with seniors, like how has ballroom dancing?
So I think that human touch and human connection is definitely a very important part of everyone, not just seniors. And I guess a huge part of the reason why most, knowingly, ballroom dancing is out there in regards to like the top 10, if not the #1, like you said, is because of that human touch connection. When you're dancing with somebody, or particularly when seniors are dancing, they're not only using their cognitive abilities, but they're also having interactions with people, and that can be something very neglected, especially at an older age where no one's like there kind of like hugging on them, or kind of just being able to connect with them on a deeper level. And I think if you are because dementia is a degenerative disorder, it causes you to like forget people and forget who they are. If you have a consistent human touch connection, I think that actually is part of the reason why it's out there in the top.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know, Ken, that you mentioned how when you do ballroom dancing, it also works your brain. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Well, I want to quote a little bit on the study.
Yes.
According to a study published by New England Journal of Medicine in 2003, frequent ballroom dancers actually have a 76% lower risk of dementia compared to those who do not dance at all. So 76% is a huge numbers. They did study, the researchers from Albert Einstein College of Medicine did a study for 21 years for the seniors that with age over 75. And they studied 13 different physical and cognitive activities, such as walking, dancing, swimming, crossword puzzle, reading, and of course ballroom dancing showed the greatest reduction in the risk of getting dementia. You may want to find out why. Actually, it has some theory on the reason why is it involved choreography, of course, and it involved the coordination of the steps with arms and legs, and following the tempo of the music. And then also you have to talk to the stranger, which actually is your partner.
Right.
And those in real time, the key is in real time. When music starts, you just have to move and keep moving until the music stops. And that, according to Stanford lecturer Richard Powers, and making these kind of split-second decisions is the key to maintaining our cognitive health.
I see. So would you say that this also keeps their memory going because they are learning these steps and they have to do it at a certain time? I'm assuming it's repetitive, right? So
No, actually it's not. It is embedded in your brain, but actually it is a split-second decision. When you make a decision, turn left, turn right, moving forward, and those split-second decision in your brain is the key. It's not repetitive. Trying to remember things is instantaneous. So let's say that means that actually the follower, the lady, had the most benefit because she would not even know what's going to happen until he started, and that would be the best analogy for that.
I see.
Yeah.
And then you were talking about like a new type of recruitment strategy that the two of you are doing, and so I wanted to hear more about that.
Very few seniors do ballroom dancing. It's actually on the declining side. So we are very lucky this time we had the opportunity to talk to the young people. So we actually taking a different approach this time. Maybe we should ask this young adult to dance with their parents and grandparents, because I think health may not be good enough. Maybe love can help us get a little niche. So we do try everything. We try different angle. I think we're going with the people around the seniors more now in a different approach may help the cause.
I think that's a great approach. I think young people are like, especially like you said, the grandchildren, and get their grandparents to come out and dance with them. It's just amazing. I mean,
and this is cognitive
builds
activities.
Relationships, right?
Absolutely.
Even more so.
And it also the dancing actually increases cognitive acuity for all ages, not just seniors. If you're a frequent ballroom dancer, young dancer like you are getting smarter, although you're very smart already. Yes. So it's benefit for everyone. Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. And so, what are the how will I say what are the ages that you work with mostly? I mean, what age group does dementia affect the most?
Actually, it's mostly over 65. Okay. I think according to Alzheimer's Association numbers, is the affected seniors over 65, but they actually start to taping off when they become 85 or so. They actually have less cases. When you live 85, you're actually pretty safe. I don't know.
Wow.
Let me recall that. I don't know particular, but the ages, but definitely when you get older, you're actually unlikely you will get dementia.
So going back to what we were discussing, you were saying something about the cost. So if we have more seniors dancing, you were talking about how this can be as a way to prevent dementia. And right now, there's a lot of care facilities, and we're spending so much money, and obviously it's more expensive to work with seniors that already have dementia versus preventing. So I wanted you to maybe elaborate more on that.
Okay, yeah, you can find this information from our Alzheimer's Association website. We currently have 5.6 million patients, dementia patients, and there is no cure, regardless how much money we pour in for today's current generation of seniors. And we're spending about $260 billion today. Every 1 out of 5 Medicare dollars will go into the caring of the dementia. Again, dementia actually lasts like 3 to 10 years before the patient died. So that's a very long, painful process. I want to give one example of the benefit of ballroom dancing based on the 76% lower risk. Let's say out of every 100 seniors, that means 1/3 of our seniors will get dementia. That means 34 will suffer from dementia. And let's say, what if we had all the same seniors became frequent ballroom dancers, which is 76% lower risk? We would only have 8 dementia patients. That means, in other words, we will save 26 lives from dementia by just dancing. And so it's really economical, cheaper to save a lot of money, and it makes them more happier, And hopefully we have younger people to join in. We even have a national fitness program. Just go out and dance. Simple as that.
Absolutely.
And the structure of dancing is already here. It's not like we're creating a new phenomena. We have all the dance organizations in Oakland. We have in I don't know, Berkeley, actually, we do have a lot of.
We do.
We do
We
a
have
lot
a
of
lot.
Berkeley, YMCA, and all the. In Oakland, we have the Senior Center, Lake Merritt Dance Center, and Emerville. We have Allegro. So we have a lot of dance groups already exist. I think the public missing the misconception. Ballroom dancing is a luxury. No, ballroom dancing is not a luxury. It is a necessity for health. I think that is the message we have. If we have one message today is we have to look at it as a necessity for our own health.
So making it accessible to everyone, right? Regardless of income, regardless of background, just making it.
Regardless how much you can pay $4 in Oakland, or you go to Blackhawk $40 to dance, but it's the same dance, it's the same benefit for the same human being. It is universal.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, and I'm just really, just excited that you are promoting this, that you're getting people involved, especially the young people, because I think this is really a way to build relationships and and just the more we prevent, the better.
Remember, the young people eventually will become senior too someday.
That is very true, very, very true.
Even you.
The youngest one here, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I just hear. But even that's how we're going to approach. We're going to have a good community. It's a unifying the community. You think of it.
Yes.
We can have the community host the dance and have the government pay the bill, and we will have all the happy, healthy seniors and dance with the young adults. Would it be nice?
What can people do to support you and to support this cause? I'm wondering, how can we help in this cause? What can we do?
We actually try. I'm extending our program in the Bay Area. We're going to make use of the public television. We have 7 public television in the whole Bay Area. We have over 50 to 75 dance groups we can advertise. So we're going to use. We're going to make some PSA, public service announcements. We're advertising the benefits of the ballroom dancing for seniors, and also list them out all the dance location and schedules. And we will have a campaign. We don't want to burden the dance group because most of them are nonprofits. So I'd like to get some. We will have a crowdfunding coming up soon to get some money because we're going to produce at least 20 videos to distribute to different public television, so they can actually broadcast to advertise, to publicize the benefits.
Wonderful. Okay. Well, I hope that we can also help you through the station, and because we are a community run station, so Berkeley will be watching. And I just want to thank the two of you for being here, for sharing this information, and so definitely we'll share your website and your phone number and
Absolutely.
and those
videos.
We
appreciate it. Yes.
Yes.
We have a lot to go on.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So thank you, Diana. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you for
and I want to
having
thank
us.
the audience also for joining us today and learning more about how ballroom dancing is used to help prevent dementia and help our seniors.